Hey everyone, had a bit of a trouble getting on. So as always, I thought I'd just jump on for a bit, see who comes on, and yeah. So we'll see who jumps. So yeah, I do have some cards ready. If someone jumps on, but as I'm waiting for to come on, I'm just gonna sort my necklace out while I'm waiting for people to join. So I think I showed you this one before. I put a little bit more of white on this particular one. So while I'm waiting for people to join, I'll just turn this one into a necklace. Yeah, while I'm waiting for people to join. So yeah. So in case people are wondering, I'm one of those people that don't like, really don't like anything like hanging around my neck. So just use like normal string. I find it a little bit more comfortable than metal hanging around my skin, like around my neck. I like something a little bit more softer around my neck because I'm one of those people that sweat quite a lot. So yeah, so while I'm waiting for people to jump on, I'll just sort this out. And plus, string is a little bit more easier to clean than um, like a metal necklace, so to speak. So yeah, that's the reason why I use something like string instead of metal, because it's cleaner and I get hot quick. I get all hot and sweaty. So yeah, so while I'm waiting for people to jump on, so it's Saturday night here. So yeah, so happy Saturday to everyone. Yeah, I'll cut off about there. So I hope everyone's having a good Saturday so far. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. So yeah, there you go. Got myself a little bit of string. So and then I end up. That's probably not even long enough. Yeah, it's long enough. It's long enough. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. So yeah, I tend to sit here and I tend to like faff around. Yeah, that should be right. I tend to faff around for a bit. This is where I do all my editing for my videos. Sometimes this is where I sit when not all the time, but this is where I tend to sit when I think of videos to make. And there you go. So yeah, I've got 4 more necklaces to make. So like I said, I've already made them. I just need to put like a little bit of string around them, hang around my neck. So yeah, nothing's really exciting has happened since my last live. Um, so yeah, nothing really exciting has happened since my last live. So again, I don't really have much to talk about. So again, I'm just seeing who. Oh, I do have someone watching, I think. So we'll see. Oh, I do have someone watching, which is good. Means I have someone to talk to. I do see like a little heart popping up in the corner there, so that's probably, yeah. We'll see whether they will put a message in the chat so I know who it is. So I know who it is I'm talking to. But yeah, so whoever's watching, while I'm waiting for people to come on, yes, I know that name. I know that name. Yeah, I know who that is. Yes. But yeah, thanks for watching, even though you're sitting in the other room. Gives me something to look at. So, is it philosophy adventures or whatever it's called? Just making a necklace while I'm waiting for people to come on, because I've got 105 subscribers now, or 106 subscribers now, and yeah, I was really hoping to have at least a couple more people, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm happy with one person. Yes, I suppose you can't have it all. I suppose you can't have 106 subscribers and have people watch your videos. So yeah. Ooh, yes. So, how was your day then, Philosophy Adventures? Have you had a good day? Bit of a silly question to ask, considering that you're next door. Terrible. Well, I told you not to bang yourself, didn't I, in the old oven? Yeah. When you play with fire, you're gonna bang yourself. Maybe that's a little bit too short. So yeah, when you play with fire, you're gonna bang yourself, aren't you? But at least, at least you got me to look after you. I don't know if that's a terrible thing or not, but at least you got me to look after you. Yeah, if no one comes on, I'll come and annoy you in a minute. It's always nice when your partner always comes and watches your lives for you. Actually, that might be alright. Actually, yeah, that might be alright. Actually, yeah. So yeah, this is what I tend to do when I wait for people to come along. I tend to get my family. Good. That's one I already made. I'll come and show you properly in a minute. That's a good thing about having family that subscribes to my channel, because I can always guarantee that David will come on, or one other family member will come on and watch my videos. So that's always good. So yeah. Oh no. So yeah, while I'm waiting for people to come on, I'm just faffing around. You never know, might get busy in a minute. So yeah. So this is the kind of stuff I do in my office or orifice. Just faffing around with my crystals and yeah. David always asks me, "Oh, what are you doing in your office?" Well, this is what I do. I faff around with my crystals. Sometimes I faff around my crystals. Sometimes I faff around making my videos, editing my videos. So yeah. So let's see if it fits on. Oh, okay, maybe a little bit too small. Might have to make that a little bit more longer, which is fine. So yeah. So this string is a little bit too small. Get over my large head. Because I've got such a big head, you see. So that one has to be a little bit more longer. Right, where's my border string? So yeah, if people are wondering what I'm doing, this is what I do. Oh, this is what I do in my office. Yeah, is that right? So yes, this is what I do in my office. I make necklaces. All my own necklaces, by the way. What I mean by my own necklaces, I don't sell these on my website. So again, guys, if you go in the description below, in the description there is a link to my website, and that is where you can book live a a private reading, sorry, a private one-to-one reading with me, of course. And who wouldn't want to have a reading from me, of course. So because I am fantastic, of course, when it comes to readings. That's why I have no viewers. Well, apart from family members and people of that nature. So yeah, the most important one I need to do is my angel light. I keep showing this because it looks so nice. It's my angel light. I need to get that one into a necklace because hopefully one day I will get someone that would like a healing session, an angel healing session. So it would be fantastic if I could use my angel light crystal as part of my angel healing, if that makes any sense. So, but yeah, so like I said, normally when I go live, I do readings for people, free readings, of course. Ooh, free readings, of course, for people. I do not expect people to pay for a free live YouTube video, reading, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, on this live, you can get yourself a free reading. It will not cost you a penny, not a sausage. So, and there you go. A nice piece of angelite. So I actually might keep those two on actually. So yeah, I might keep these two on because they feel quite nice around my chest. So I've got one more necklace to make, and we'll see who comes on, and see who would like a reading. But I think it may be a quiet night because I think people would rather go down the pub than get a free reading from me. I think, to be honest with you, I think I would rather go down the pub than get a free reading from me. So yeah, if I had a choice, go down the pub or get a free reading, I think I'd rather go down the pub. But hey hey. So yeah, a little bit of, can't remember the name of that one. A little bit of Japson or whatever it's called. I feel that this particular crystal, to me, it feels quite fiery energy. So if you're feeling a bit drained, having a little bit of that wrapped around your neck, and you'll be alright. So there you go. There's another necklace done. So that's all my necklaces done now. Like I said, these ones are not for sale. These are for my own personal use. Especially after I've done a reading for someone, I'll get drawn to put on a necklace. Again, I'm not an expert jewelry maker, but I make them for myself. There's nothing best than making your homemade necklace that's got a little bit of moldavite attached to that one, which is quite nice. But I feel like I want to wear a little bit of angelite, so I'll take that one off and put this one back on. So I'm feeling I want to wear a little bit of angelite today, or this evening. And there you go. But yeah, if anyone's watching this later on and fancy a bit of, of my own, if anyone fancies a necklace or would like to buy one of my necklaces off me, just drop me a message. I'm more than happy to sell you one or whatever. And I'm more than happy to sell them on my website as well. Like I said, description below on my website. If you want to buy crystals or whatnot, or get a book of reading or whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. So I've done all my crystals. I know it is. So I do see that I've got one person watching. I don't know whether that's David or whether that's somebody else watching. They're rather quiet. So even though I'm making my necklaces, I'm going to make this one into a necklace. I am watching my chat as well. I'm watching. It's David. It's David. So I'm alright for a bit longer. So yeah, this is what I do, guys and girls, and David. I just sit here and fluff around. So yes, 1.5 mil wire is way too thick to make a necklace with, especially when you're working with such a small crystal. So yeah, I knew that not many people would come on today. I thought mornings were bad. I thought weekdays were bad when it comes to not many viewers. But yeah, it is what it is. So if I make that a bit longer, I've kind of got the shape of what I wanted. Where did I put my clippers? I put my clippers somewhere. And they might be under my. Yeah. So I tend to roughly guess how much wire I need. So I think I will. Okay, I'll cut off about there. Yeah, I'll cut off about there. If it's too small, I can use it for another crystal. Not a problem. So yeah, there's always. I've got, I wouldn't say a ton of crystals, but I've got different size and shape crystals that I can make my little necklaces out of. So if this wire is too small, I can always use it on something else. There's never a big deal if I get this wrong. And now I've kind of made the mold for this crystal. I can't seem to get into the hole, which is always the luck with me, trying to get it into shape. So it's always best to have a pair of wires when you're trying to make your own crystals. I do have some wires, but it does get a little bit fiddly. So I see that I've got 2 people watching, which is good. Which is always a good sign. So yeah, I think this crystal is going to be a little bit of a pain to turn into a necklace, but we'll see. Actually, I'm not going to turn that one into a crystal today. I might do that when I've got a few more minutes. Might do that tomorrow. But yeah, it does get a little bit fiddly, especially with 1.5 mil wire. It gets rather fiddly. I'm just trying to think whether I've got any other crystals I can turn into a necklace while I'm waiting for people to jump on. Because it's a little bit quiet in the old chat, and it's a little bit quiet in the way of viewers as well. So let's see if I've got another easier crystal to. What could do actually? I've got a whole box of crystals, different shapes, different sizes. So I've got myself a little bit of tektite. Very good for negative energy. But again, guys, like I've said in the past, this crystal is good for negative energy, but it's also what your intention is as well. So if you like the colour and the shape of tektite, but you want the tektite to do something else, I don't know, help you to connect with spirit, or to help you, I don't know, with whatever, then put your intention into the crystal. So let's take Tektite for example. Not only will it help you with negative energy, it also will help you with whatever. There's one thing I've learnt with crystals is that it will hold energy, and not only energy, but so there's this very old theory, like they call it stone tape theory. Um, and stone tape theory is where a stone, it don't have to be a stone, it could be anything, stone, rock, glass, metal, whatever. It can hold memories of the past, and yes, it can hold memories of the past, and will release that energy when the time's right for people to sense that energy when it's released. So, and again with crystals, you may not always feel them working, because your energy is completely different to the energy of the crystal. So that's why sometimes you can pick up on that energy. So what I'm trying to say is that if your energy frequency is the same as the frequency of the crystal, so it vibrates at the same frequency, you will feel the energy of the crystal. If yours is higher or lower, I should say, it should bring it up to your level, or yeah. So yeah. So I'm hoping that all of you are enjoying this live. So it's 8 o'clock. Been on there for about half hour. And I think once I've worked out what I'm doing with this crystal, I might call it a day on the old live. Yes. Oh. I've just cut off my little bit of metal from my wire. It's always a way. But don't worry, I've got a whole reel of wire. So I give up. For today at least. So I'm gonna call it a day with the old crystal making, or necklace making, I should say. And I am gonna go and get myself a cup of coffee So yeah, I'll go and get myself a cup of coffee and think about what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Yeah, I knew that not many people are going to jump on to this live, so that's why I decided to make my little necklaces, my little crystal necklaces. So yeah, so if you watch this on replay, thank you very much. I want to say thank you to my partner for watching. Gives me something to concentrate on while I was making my little necklaces. So yeah, I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. If you watch it on replay, I will see you all later on. Thanks for watching.